APC kofaribaya na titine name e the master political party no ono one political party we koream hanuma every time be beto ababia no ye shada think because ye ka others ne ho nti ye fa MPP 52 plus dey be NDC 11 plus dey be ne ka others nti others no omo mu baako APC Hassan Ayariga APC Hassan Ayariga no already e ekọ no e ka me ekọ say Donald Trump agent ha Ghana kwadiem ha dodo watutu bia mane no kra enya hogu no so nya afi no betena say we bokoboko bia ni asem okeka na adwan kire ani o se wo mo musuro no ono Hassan Ayariga onka ho bi enti ye nche ho no ye be ko hwe video ono ankasa watutu ne sem mane ye ba na edi nkomo.
If Trump just a day ago Trump is calling Ghana a cocaine port, what about the US? US, who are those who consume cocaine? Ghana, how you consuming cocaine? We don't consume cocaine in Ghana. American citizens consume cocaine more than Ghanaian citizens. We don't buy cocaine. We don't sell cocaine. We don't grow cocaine. We don't farm cocaine. If Trump, just a day ago, Trump is calling Ghana a cocaine port, what about the US? US, who are those who consume cocaine? Ghana, how you consuming cocaine? We don't consume cocaine in Ghana. American citizens consume cocaine more than Ghanaian citizens. We don't buy cocaine. We don't sell cocaine. We don't grow cocaine. We don't farm cocaine. And I mean, but they consume cocaine in the US. So he should stop talking anyhow to Ghanaian citizens, because me, I can respond to him the way I want. If he's a radical president, I'm a radical presidential candidate. We can face each other, he will get it from me. May that be so. I'm not scared of the US, I'm not scared of Donald Trump. Donald Trump should know how to talk. He just talks anyhow when he gets the nod. President, you don't talk anyhow. You can't sit down and say, Ghana, we are doing cocaine. You talk cocaine in Ghana. Is Ghana a transit for cocaine? The US are the ones who are buying cocaine and selling. Every day they bust cocaine challenges in Ghana, in the US. Every day they are cutting ships, arresting ships, and planes with cocaine. Has he ever heard that we have arrested a ship in Ghana with a cocaine?
It's just like I got say Donald Trump bet me to come to try money because of a president. I also bet me to try money Donald Trump if he's a presidential candidate. If he's a relevant president, he's also a relevant presidential candidate. It's na say as I say the way I Donald Trump because I come here sense I'm not also. And then again say upo bi asebe almost sniff cocaine and use cocaine between Ghana and US no. US 99, Ghana 1%.
Yeah, so the whole thing, I just say, air cost no, DB, I'll drink one. But then Hassan Ayariga or whatever he calls himself, should be very careful the way he speaks to a President Donald Trump. Now, according to Hassan Ayariga, video question, okay, I say now we and Chibiani say your friend is saying some 2 suspicious flights we abaku to car the to and flow. According to minority in parliament, they believe say the whole thing cocaine is more transported. So that together with recently tariffs are Donald Trump said reciprocal tariffs are. So reciprocal tariffs, he slapped Ghana with a 10% tariffs because you see an opinion say I didn't know the BB fee US about a bet charge. Meanwhile, the BB if he Ghana charges near less, 17 and 0% to that's the ratio of Ghana 70% to US 0%. So it doesn't make sense. It was slapping Ghana with 10% and we still hold our 17% as our 7 o'clock. But then in aid of all of this, to one thing I just say, air cost amount for besides okay. Right now, what is next? Because a ban is Ghana for more export near my for you to have or for you to hash out the trade imbalances, your export needs to be equal to your import, and I say your export needs to be more than your import. So maybe at the end of the day, it can call down inflation. So because of that, many Ghanaian producers, so based on all of the transit of the cocaine, he calling African migrants or alcohol, and also the fact says Siano cocaine transit here abe no ni nyina aka ho and it's a Trump administration move and no na Hassan Ayariga airpire say obetima face Donald Trump. But see Hassan Ayariga should know say there's something in politics we call power play. Power play is more like the person who has more hands or the person who has more resources, you know, and are definitely over power. You see, Senator Trump on a Ghana Ekasano and now to me call it out Ghana, on to me call it out Saudi Arabia, sir. Why? Because Saudi Arabia they build themselves. Saudi Arabia they build themselves to the extent that Donald Trump even has investment in Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia can say, Donald Trump, the way he spoke to us, we don't like lock his Trump Tower, which is about $10 billion. Ebehano. So Trump will know how to talk to Saudi Arabia people because Saudi Arabia Saudi Arabia control MP Ampa a US Abancho say we are experiencing doomsday and stuff. So please give us 100 million to solve it. Saudi Arabia pa a year in Kofona Chelsea omope IMF omope grant omope World Bank Sika because omuti castle and they know what they are using their money for. But wo as a country like Ghana no Sika Crow Nibi John Dramani Mama didn't see so within 2 days now ujina a year US ambassador in him stress Beyanka Omun Srena US for more supporting with about 200 or 300 million. If solve a doomsday crisis, no. You see, it's a nibi. And no na broni be my scar broni be catch us out there. Scanner me de mamono, mamuntia and answer me mamu no interest. Pay the equivalence, but then there are conditions. Conditions they say mon fat to munchen kwada buku. Moma also obi obeba out obeka so again no. Mamun no protect that person's right and enshrine it in your constitution. They can't go and do the same thing in Saudi Arabia. A lot of people are more sharing, more even some of us here. Krano, if you go to Dubai and Arab countries, you can't even kiss in public. You betcha. You know the law is so severe. America for do they respect the rules. You can't wear bikini in public. Americans respect the rules. And then because Saudi Arabia, they don't need America to tell them what to do. I don't come. But Ghana no kwa hey, why are you sitting on people's rights? So you see, for Hassan Ayariga to have that boss or no. What is social media who use share the link near the TikTok US, Twitter US, Facebook US, Instagram US, Google US, Gmail US, Microsoft US. What do we have? What do we have? With the TV stations see omo transmission nyina no omo nyina no airwaves US internet US Swift code banking system I was sending skakwa brocha ni nyina no US what I say and net chrome has see but meanwhile we are using dollars US yen kasa keke o yen kasa keke say me have the balls to face Donald Trump. Oti one the bomb, oti any the bomb be shoot this boom. And now sana pattern we see massa you should just be very careful the way you speak to Donald Trump. It is not about who is respectful or not, it's about who has the power. Saudi kings no Trump ain't to me any Saudi kings and kasa because Saudi kings no one of the highest in Kofo motor and one of the highest customers are omoto fighter jets if US or Saudi phone omoto back wa miniaba etimi ko be $100 million it's top 10 1 billion Ghana GDP less than 16 billion it is a Saudi for top 10 fighter jets now it is even equivalent or almost like the whole GDP of the entire country there now
nothing
now what one you can one and what can two. What we Africans have to do is to ask ourselves, you see, Trump said, oh my iska, Wakati 8. Because the last time there was a video at Jainana shortly before she collapsed. Or saying, I think she went for a women's conference in US and the president cut 8. We also take action. Action ben I'll be taking. Which action
they
should better. Action ben I'll be taking. Say Ghana what building one. There's nowhere Obibeka say me ma escape him. Debut. On him, I would tell me Mouska, and as see, I'm saying Mouska be way I said. And I crown the be a choska, and on him for Abana, for necessity, near Mouska be way I said. On him, any patch say, was us now it is so no, diamond ever was say, gold ever was say, oil ever was say. In I shall nice you, cocoa ever will say. or resources why should I give you and spoon feed you? In fact, made the man crying for so be na minya me fa ma obi na buofu ukike baby. This is the high time we look onto ourselves and see how best can we survive on our own. That is it. And that's how we can see and fight. What are you going to use to fight back? Then now they be fight back. They shouldn't even try and escalate the situation. See, let me take them back to history and say end. Go and read about the history of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Yamikron to say in netie Japan. Yamikron to say netie. Yeti ha atomic bomb put the same equity moon crying quarter. Moon, common satellite, space satellite. So ekuro ha yenibi. Ye de ene se ma bro ni enko TikTok enko di atem ni embo dua ne de kosia from po woni me wase be hye nkwasi asani jimie sa
aso wase be hye wase be hye me nka
Elon Musk is busily on the route to space. Now we are Europe almost ma launch almost space base. China esu the US echi, Russia su the US echi, India for so launch almost the India for there. Last year they launched an orbit to the far side of the moon. They are the first country to do that. Obia ko Egypt for na mo de mo ho abom. Egypt for na mo so mo nya Africans no the continent, but Africa tuntum mo nka ho. So what is the whole thing? Ena ye nko for kakra so mo kroma nkoma dream we peak kakra na country say ebo mo Nigeria ni South Africa. So leaders ni jimie eni obehu Uhuru Kenyatta, oni obehu Ramaphosa, obehu Nigeria Tinubu. Jimie sa there's no concise leadership. Okay, Trump. They shouldn't try. They shouldn't try at all. So that is the issue.
Not just whatever Hassan Ayariga said no to you. There's no sense. It doesn't
make sense. After 5 days, broom about 2 and you massa. And then no cry. We see what will happen is that somebody will share this video and tax Trump. Ghana presidential is threatening you. Be one year be banning. Trump said the say just ban TikTok from their country. No. Ban Facebook from their country. Ban YouTube. Google. When you be jobless, no. What I say. So opana onya abotre. What I say. Now he should tread cautiously because a bit can man be kind. Be a president and call Canada Trump. Masa order na Trump ban ye na ni akoso ano. Ye not to some. Massa, if you say something that puts the country in jeopardy, it can be classified as a treasonable offense.
Treasonable offense. This is not treason. If freedom of speech, and I go fast. I go fast, my brother. It is supporters. No, they been able to. This man tell them they can every time be able to the Indiana, he is part of others. And it's a press conference no Freya now because I didn't see a lot of people there. And I mean,
press conference. He wanted to address some impending issues. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
All right, okay. Anybody has in a chair, not the day baby, yeah, they update him.